Today is Saturday, November 16th, 2013. Unfortunately, first things first, no cafe video today. It's about 7 in the evening, and so I didn't get a chance to do anything with the motorcycle. Maybe tomorrow after church, we'll see. Just depends on, if we go out to eat, that kind of thing. So kind of just trying to play catch up with everything, with work and family and everything else, and it's just, that takes a lot of time, so just haven't had a chance to do it. And secondly, this video today is going to be a review of a product here. And with that being said, it's going to be, I'm going to create another channel, and I'll put that in the link below. But the channel is called It's Fan-Tactical. Kind of cheesy, like all the channel names I have. I have three channels now. It's Fan-Tactical, Johnny Shop, and Wheels and Things. They're all kind of cheesy, but that's, I'm not very good with names, so I'm not that creative. But I will be posting both the videos or reviews on both channels, rather, on the Johnny Shop and It's Fan-Tactical for the time being until I get a subscriber base and that kind of thing. Or I may keep a lot of them on this channel. It just depends. But I think most of my my viewers, subscribers are more into the motorcycles and the cars, and some people may be offended by knives or guns, and they may not like that. And, that's fine. I understand that. So I kind of wanted to create a separate channel for that. But again, you will see them on this channel for a little bit, but hopefully that other channel will take off, and you won't have to see them if you don't want them. Of course, maybe you can comment below, and that's another whole thing. The new commenting system, unfortunately, a lot of the comments that were old, I didn't get a chance to reply to. Try to reply to a lot of them, with plus, put the name, but some of them just didn't work. So I had quite a few comments that from other videos that I just was not able to comment to, and that stinks because I really like to reply to everyone. So if I didn't get to you, I apologize. Maybe comment again, send me a PM. I don't know. All that out of the way. Again, the new channel is going to be It's Fan-Tactical. It's going to have a lot of knives, tactical things, maybe bug out bag kind of things. Not major. I'm not really way into it, but just for the everyday guy, EDCs, guns, that kind of thing, how-tos. But anyway, with all that being said, today we're going to review, it's a Schrade. It's a pen, tactical pen. I originally discovered the Schrade product, which they're all made by Taylor Brands, and I'll put those links below, when I was searching for a survival knife, just kind of looking for survival knives. And I started reading all these things about Schrade and said, whoa, what's all this? Looked on Amazon, found out they had really good prices, and I ordered a slew of stuff. I'm going to kind of spread the videos out, but today we're just going to have this one. But I've got axes, I've got an axe, I should say. I purchased an axe, purchased a couple knives, I think 3 or 4 knives I've purchased, and just some other things. I mean, it's awesome stuff. I hope to get more, we'll see. Depends on if my wife lets me. And even with buying all that, the Amazon bill was pretty cheap. It wasn't a whole lot of money. Anyway, back to this. This is a tactical pen, and I think I paid $26, $27 for it on Amazon. And you may say, who needs a tactical pen? Well, that's up to you. I don't know if you need it or not. I probably don't necessarily need it, but it's definitely a nice thing to have, and I really like it. Haven't had a chance to use it a whole lot, but in size comparison with a regular, like promotional pen, it's about the same size. I think the specs say it's 5.9 inches in length. We'll go ahead and measure it so you can see. We'll get all this out of the way before we show you what it does. And yeah, it's right there. Weight, 1.7 ounces according to the website, but on the handy dandy scale here, I think it was a little less than that actually. Turn it on. In ounces, 1.60 ounces. So this could be out too, but it's pretty close. So it's a little lighter than they say, which is, hey, that's a benefit. It's awesome. Again, and a regular pen will weigh that, just so you can see that. I mean, it's going to be a little heavier, and this is just a plastic pen. Now, as far as your nice business pens, probably about the same. So this is about 0.45 ounces. So, definitely heavier than that. Again, piece of plastic. So, the pen's got a couple cool features. You've got, see if we can see, and I do need to get some better lighting in here. I should probably do this in the hobby room, but I'm out in the garage reloading right now, believe it or not, and we'll have videos of that too. You got a whistle on the end. the end of here you've got you know, glass breaker, whatever you want to call it, Plummel. You know, pretty solid. It will put a dent in the laminate here, right there. So, and doesn't scratch. Pretty nice. Part number on it, I'll have to look that up actually. I think the part number, it was pretty easy. It's SCPEN4BK. And I'll put a link down to Amazon. It's got a nice little, you've got a little clip here. You can actually take that off. There are 2 screws there if you want. I don't know why you'd want to, but it's just beautiful. I love the black. They have it in like orange. They have it in other colors. So it's pretty nice. It's got a lot of nice grippage, call it that. Now we'll unscrew the cap here. The cap, you unscrew that, you've got your pen, and it, you know, it writes just like a regular pen. Myself, I would like it to be a little bit softer of a tip, and a lot of people replace the tips, and that's just, you know, that's on any tactical pen, but it definitely writes, you know, out of the box, it writes all day long. To replace it, pretty simple. It's just a regular little tiny refillable cartridge there. And you can get those at Office Max just about anywhere. Spring, so it's not a special ink cartridge. You can get it, like I said, just about anywhere. But it does write pretty well out of the package. But I'm really picky with pens. This one flows nice. I just like it to be a little softer. And again, any pen I've ever purchased, been the same thing. Screw it back on now. This does have the whistle. Pretty good whistle, actually. You can also, if you have it screwed in, it kind of changes the tone. Sounds more like a train whistle when it's actually on the pen. So don't know if that's meant to be, but that's just the way it rolls. Already mentioned, you've got the glass breaker or the whatever you want to use it for. Now, on the end here, pretty cool. This is what I really love about this pen. So you unscrew the other end. Also, we'll go back to this actually. You'll notice it's threaded up here. So if you are using the pen, you can actually thread the cap. And it really doesn't, the whistle doesn't work there, but you can thread the cap on the end there. So we'll take that back off. Okay, now the business end, the other end. Go ahead and unscrew it right in the middle here. You've got a fire rod. Pretty cool. Also, it's replaceable. Just unscrews. I haven't checked on replacements to see how much they were, but they are there. Now, where that glass breaker was, you got to turn this. If you could buy one of these to unscrew it, it's not lefty tighty or lefty loosey righty tighty. It's lefty tighty righty loosey. So clockwise unscrews it instead of counterclockwise. So there's your striker. Take your striker out. Now to put it back in, you got to turn it to the left counterclockwise to screw it in. Same way on that end. So a lot of people get them, oh, it doesn't work, you know, it's threaded wrong. That's how it's threaded. Not sure exactly why, but that is how it's threaded. So lefty tighty, righty loosey instead of lefty loosey, righty tighty. So there's that, and we want to test it out here. And I've actually put a few strikes on it here. What I've done is I've got a little piece of lint here from the dryer, and I took some magnesium from the magnesium stick, got some little shavings there, and we're going to see how it does. Actually, I haven't tried, I've just striked it. I haven't tried to start a fire with it yet, so let's move that out of the way, see what happens. Let's see here. I'm not real good at this. Let me move the, well, now I'll leave the camera there. Okay, here we go. I just want to see if it'll start a fire. Actually, yeah, there we go. So it works pretty well. I just wasn't given enough strike, so given enough strike like that, see, it produces pretty good flame. Actually, I've got one of the steel, or the, forget the name of it. And it doesn't strike as well as this. I was kind of surprised when it wasn't striking there, but I was just kind of going like that. You've got to really give it a flick there. But you can see it works pretty awesome. That's real nice, actually. Probably didn't even need any of that magnesium. You can see it pretty much just burnt that little bit of dryer lint there. Then you put it back together. Again, loosen it up is going to the right. Put it back on. Put it back together. And there's your pen. You're ready to rock again for using it as a pen. I actually didn't screw that in all the way. There we go. And that's essentially it. I mean, you know, not a whole lot you can really do with a pen normally, but they've kind of thought of anything you could do with a pen, let's say. I mean, not, you know, they've utilized it really well. You've got the glass breaker, you've got the fire starter, the whistle, and of course you've got a pen that writes just fine. So that's about how I actually sign my name. So anyway, if you, I would recommend it. Again, it sounds like a whistle, or sounds like a train there. Keep it off. It's actually really loud. For the money, you can't beat it. I mean, some top tactical pens out there are running, you know, $50 and more. Most of them are. They make a similar, M&P does, similar version of this, which it's Smith & Wesson, also made by Taylor Brands. I don't have one of those. I'm kind of just hooked on the Schrade for right now. We'll see. Maybe I'll buy some of the M&P. I don't know, Smith & Wesson, but yeah, we'll test it over the month and see how it still works. The writing function, I'm sure it's going to write fine. I probably will replace that cartridge, but I'm sure everything else we'll see. You know, see how it holds up as far as the finish on it. But you can see even from slamming it on here, it you know, it didn't take off any of the finish at all. Not sure if you can actually see that, but no finish lost there. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, post those below. Please subscribe to this channel, and It's Tactical. So if you're watching on this, It's Tactical, subscribe. If you're watching on Johnny Shop, subscribe, and we'll appreciate that. And a lot more videos to come. We'll see if we'll make another one tomorrow. Again, hopefully we'll get on that cafe project. But I got a lot of little things to review over the next few days. So that's it. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.